Hey guys, we're the Disney Duo. Welcome back to our channel. Hey guys, we're the Disney Duo. I'm Nash.
I'm Mel.
Welcome to our channel of Disney. Today, last week though, we saw The Incredibles 2. Finally, after 14 years? Is that how long it's been?
I believe so, Nash.
Thank you very much. We'll get back to the program. 14 years it's been, and we finally saw Incredibles 2.
We waited for so long.
Yeah, we had to wait an extra week so there would be space, to get a ticket.
Yeah. We usually wait a week after a movie came out.
Yes, and we finally saw it. And we're just going to tell you guys what we thought about it, because, it's important to get your thoughts out on, big films like this.
And, we did see it last week, like we said, so this is not fresh in our minds.
Yeah, that's important.
So we're just going off of what we remember.
Yeah, so we might be a little scattery through the video if we think of something. Just a warning for you guys. Yeah. Let's just get right to saying what we say about the movie, right?
Yes. The
Okay.
Incredibles. So we wanted to break this review down into 3 separate parts. So the categories we have are what we were expecting to see, what we didn't like, and we're going to end it with what we did like about the film. So, what we were expecting.
What I was expecting... Okay. What I was expecting is the way that they advertised the movie, the trailers and everything. I felt like Jack was going to be the main focus. I didn't really know what the storyline was going to be about. I didn't know that Elastigirl was going to go out on her own. It was her own time, Mr. Incredible.
I kind of did. Only from the second trailer. They were like, we want Elastigirl for this mission.
See, I didn't watch the second trailer, so I would have gotten it then. But yeah, I didn't expect that. I thought Jack because the way that people were talking about.
Yeah, I thought you would see a little bit more of Jack, which you don't really... you see more of him than the first movie, but he's definitely not, the main focus.
Yeah, Jack had a lot of good things in this film, but I was expecting more of, to be, the main focus.
Or, yeah, at least one of the main focuses.
Yeah, and then, I didn't really... I mean, I was expecting it to be really good, because he waited so long for it, and I felt like they didn't think that they were going to make a second movie, and then all of a sudden in the past 5 years, they're like, maybe we should. So they did. So it's not like they took 14 years, every year, and they really, dove in.
Yeah.
Dedicated 14 years of making this film. They probably did, 5 years, which is still a lot.
Around the same amount as any other Pixar film.
Yeah.
But you're right, they didn't just work 14 years on the straight. That'd be crazy.
That'd be too crazy. Well, that's claymation. That takes a lot. Wallace and Gromit took 8 years, I think.
Yes. I was expecting, to be honest, I went into this not really knowing what to expect, I guess. I had an open mind because in the trailers I feel like it didn't explain everything that would be going on. Even the villain was kind of a mystery. I feel like
we didn't
in the trailers you don't really see the villain, so...
And that's important for Incredibles,
I don't even know. What about in the first one? Do you see Syndrome in the first trailer?
I don't even remember. I was so...
I was really little. That's a bad question, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen... So I watched the first movie when I was a kid, and then I haven't seen the first movie until, a day before I watched the second one. And I was like, I forgot about all this stuff.
I've seen The Incredibles a lot.
So. Yeah, Incredibles was a good movie.
So yeah, I guess we just didn't really know everything to expect.
That's the end. Wrap that up.
Okay. What we didn't like. There were a few things I didn't like. I did not like... Sorry to anyone who did like them. I didn't really like the new characters that they added in, as far as, the new superheroes.
I feel like you can back that up. I feel like a lot of people, because, you waited so long and then they introduced these new things.
Yeah, I thought it was mainly just going to be, The Incredibles and Frozone, which it was, but then they added in these completely different characters that weren't even in the first one. And I guess that's fine, but I personally was not fond of it. So.
Also, the villain. I know the villain has to be new, right? Because, Syndrome's dead, right?
I had mixed feelings about the villain.
Yes, that was probably it was, what are we gonna say? It was too predictable.
Predictable, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't,
you would know.
the villains, I think the main thing is, like, the villain wasn't strong enough.
I agree. I feel like they just kind of threw a villain in there, and they were like, that'll
Yeah.
do.
And villains are always, like, my favorite
Yes, we like
thing
villains.
of a film. And this one was
They're
kind
good.
of weak.
I feel like there wasn't, with Syndrome, you get a good backstory, and you
Love
know
him.
why he's the way that he is. And with this one, you get a little blip of the backstory, but I feel like it's not enough to justify all that's going on.
Yeah, with a good villain, I think, is you have to, like, hate them. Well, like, you know, not, like, he can't win, and you also have to, like, feel,
A little bad for them.
like,
in a
empathy
way.
for the villain.
It's like
you're
something
"Oh."
made them that way.
Yeah, and you understand that, so you like them, but you also hate them because you know they're the villain.
Yeah.
And Syndrome was my favorite in the
Yes.
first Incredibles. He was so beautiful.
He was
I
a
loved him.
wonderful villain.
Yes. And this one, yeah, it was weak. So, and villains are really, like, one of the main focuses that I like to pay attention to. And this one was kind of weak.
Agreed.
I think that's just, like, the main issue I have.
But I
you
will
know?
say, at the beginning, there are kind of two parts to this villain.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't want to give too much away if you haven't seen it. But from the get-go, the villain seems like it'll be good.
Yeah.
But then, like, the direction that they take later,
that's true.
too predictable, and honestly, in my opinion, like, weak.
That's true because when we first think that it's the villain, the mask of the
Yeah,
that
it's
was pretty
creepy.
creepy.
It's
that was
creepy.
good.
That one kind of got me.
Yeah, but it wasn't the villain. It was like, you know.
Yeah. Again, not fresh in our minds. So.
Yeah. So we might be changing them up.
Okay, and our last little topic is what we did like about the film.
Yes. So okay, I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go off. I love the film. It was great. I don't think it was worth 14 years of a wait,
I don't either. I do not
but
think it was.
it's a good second movie, and a lot of times you like the first movie more than the second movie. You know how that is, and they keep going on. You're like, oh, forget about the second movie. Why did they do that? They ruined the first one.
Yeah,
I
I
think,
could watch the second movie and
Yeah.
feel like it actually goes together.
yeah, it does.
If you watch, like Cinderella or some Beauty and the Beast sequels, not good.
yeah,
I
they're
don't
not.
think they're good.
It's a good second movie. I would watch it multiple times. It's not like you would avoid watching the second
I'd watch
movie.
it too, but I do have to say I do definitely like the first Incredibles better.
Yeah.
Sorry, Incredibles 2.
I was expecting Jack Jack to be like the main focus, but they all, I loved it. They each had like their own little parts in the movie that made them
Yeah.
like the main, you know, thing. It's all about family, and I really liked that.
Yes.
It had a really good story, and I got a little teary, you know, with the dad.
Yeah,
It's
he
incredible.
tries so hard.
Yeah, it was really. They had a lot of good, like, endearing moments, and a lot of funny moments. One of our favorites was when
The Jack Jack.
Jack
Right?
Jack.
That's what you're talking about. Jack Jack. He's fighting a raccoon.
Yeah, when he's
That
fighting.
was amusing.
Yes, when he's fighting a raccoon. That is probably one of my favorite scenes in the whole entire movie. I laughed
That's
so
a good
hard.
one.
We laughed a lot during the movie, so that's
Yes,
really
it
good.
did make us
It was really
laugh.
funny. Yeah,
Yes.
the
It
raccoon
was
and Jack Jack, I think that was the best, especially when Jack Jack was on fire and he was like walking to the raccoon. That was so awesome. I laughed so hard. It was really good.
That's a good scene.
Yes, and also when Jack Jack is with Edna.
Edna. They have a good relationship.
It's really
Um,
cute.
It is cute. At first, she doesn't seem to like him that much.
Yeah.
You'll just see. But
It's really good, and they're walking down the hallway. You know how Edna is. He mimics Edna.
Yeah.
It's really cute. And
yeah, I like all the characters kind of grew in their own way.
yeah.
I thought that was a nice touch.
Oh, and when Violet, when they went to dinner, she's like, I like fast food, but they went out to dinner.
Yes,
And then,
that scene
you know,
was good.
Toadie comes up and it's the waiter. He's the waiter. And then she snorts out water out of her nose.
Funny
And
scene.
then Mr. Incredible's like, you know, being the dad.
I do like that scene because I feel like that's how a dad would act, like
Yeah.
trying to do the right thing, but it's just not
Yeah.
helping.
That was funny. There's a lot of good parts. And
Yeah.
yeah, it
Those
was,
are the two I can think of that really made me laugh, but I know there were more.
you know how Marvel movies are, like all the action? They did really good with all the action that was happening in the film. All the fighting, and you know, like this, when she was riding, when Elastigirl was like riding her bike, her motorcycle,
Oh, yeah.
or whatever. When she was riding, it was like very good action shots.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
And Frozone was really cool.
First one is so cool.
He stops, is it a monorail?
Yeah, monorail.
Yeah, monorail with ice. I thought that was...
Yeah.
It was cool.
There was a lot of... It was a good action movie, too. You consider action.
Yeah, I would. In all, it was good. Good, strong movie.
Mm-hmm.
Villain, weak.
Weak villain. But we still, you know, it's still good.
Just like in the first one, the kids kind of get their time to shine again. So.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about that in the first one, too, but...
Yeah, they make it a lot about the kids, too.
Mhm.
It's like they all have an equal share.
Yeah.
So they're
And
all
that's
like the
nice.
main.
I kind of hope we get to see in, I don't know, a movie later or just something, what Jack fully becomes when he's grown up, because I think that would be scary.
He's definitely the funny.
What if he becomes a villain?
If he becomes a villain, I
That'd
actually
be scary.
would like that.
He'd be a scary villain.
It's a good movie. We don't hate it.
Probably not one of my favorite Pixar films,
Yeah.
but a good Pixar film.
Yeah. It's hard to pass up our favorite Pixar films. But it was a good movie, and it definitely deserves all the attention that it's getting, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. I don't know if it was worth 14 years of wait, but I'm glad they came out with the second one, and
glad
we
they
didn't
made
hate
it.
it. It was good. A good
Agreed.
Pixar movie. Yes. Anything else to add?
I think we're good.
Okay. Well, that's it, guys. We're the Disney Duo. You know who we are. You love us, you hate us. Yeah, you can like, comment, subscribe, you do anything you want to do. There's really nothing else to end. Is there like an incredible way to end this video?
Probably not with us.
Not with us. We're not incredible. See you later. Okay. That was a good intro and anything to the cut thing. Directing hat. There we gotta go. Makeup.
10 people come back.
Okay, guys, we're back. I feel like today we have following stories. We're Pickles has gone rancid and rancid.
She is now rotten.
She's now rotten to the core. That's a Disney show thing, though. Rotten to the core. It's like that kid from
My Little Pony has a song called Apples to the Core.
Apples to the Core because they're so G.
Because their last name is Apple.
Oh.
Wait, Applejack. They're the apples.
Apples.
And Pinkie Pie. And she wants to be an apple to the core.
Apple to the core. Rotten to the core. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, we're the Disney Duo.
I need to speak.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hi guys. Yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're the Disney Duo. I'm Nash.
I'm Mel.
This is Trash. Just kidding. We'll do it again. Okay.
Not like that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is
Mel.
Mel.
Too sad.
1, 2, 3.
Nope.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3.
3. Hi guys.
Okay, 1, 2. We don't say 3. Ready? 1, 2.